Captain Marvel's abilities aren't magical. Let me explain. People say Captain Marvel's strength or intelligence is magic, but that's not actually true. Magic is just the method that lets Billy access power. It isn't the power itself. The lightning bolt is basically a doorway, and Billy steps through it and comes out channeling the natural, divine abilities of six gods. Those gods aren't strong or fast because of magic. Hercules is strong by nature. Mercury is fast by nature. Solomon was granted wisdom, and that wisdom became intrinsic. So Captain Marvel's abilities aren't spell-based, but they are divine. Magic just lets a human access them. Now think of it like this. If magic gives you Superman's strength or Flash's speed, the activation is magical, but the abilities themselves aren't. So if Billy is channeling a god of strength, he's functioning at god tier strength. That's why saying Captain Marvel only hangs with Superman because of magic doesn't make sense. They are physically comparable. And there are at least two legit ways that Captain Marvel could win. The first is by using magic amplification, like in Grant Morrison's JLA run, specifically issue 29, where he manipulates the divine energy of his transformed body and uses it to knock out Superman. The second is just pure endurance. Superman relies on solar energy, Shazam channels divine stamina, and there's a strong argument that Atlas-level endurance could allow Superman. And don't even bring up Man of Tomorrow issue 12 when Superman lifted the heavens. Atlas told him to lift with his heart and not his hands, and the writer of that particular comic said it was a metaphysical feat showing how Superman is the foundation of DC Comics, not literally lifting the entire universe. Relax, we aren't done yet. From this image, you can see the definition of being divine is to be related to, coming directly from, or having the nature of a god or a higher spiritual power. And what is Captain Marvel all about? Channeling the powers of six gods. Now, from this image, what do we see here? It doesn't automatically mean you are magic. Divinity is defined as the embodiment of a secret godlike nature or a connection to a higher power, while magic is the manipulation of natural forces via spells. Divine power is the innate authority or power of a deity, while magic is tapping into or manipulating raw energy. So you see, they are closely associated but not the same. I agree, the lightning bolt is magic, the transformation process is magic, the physiology of Captain Marvel is magic, but his strength, his speed, stamina, all of those are divine blessings from the gods, not some enchantment. The power of Zeus is what allows Billy to manipulate magic. One of his divine gifts gives him magic as a skill, not a power set. I'll do a Superman vs Captain Marvel video tomorrow, and please come with your thinking caps so we won't be having trivial arguments in my comment section. Thank you. And one more thing I really want you to consider and think about is this analogy. I'll be using Ben 10. The same way the Omnitrix is a door that lets Ben access his alien powers is the same way the lightning acts for Captain Marvel or Billy Batson. When Ben transforms into Swampfire or Heat Blast, do you say Swampfire's heat is science? No, because the Omnitrix changes Ben's whole physiology into the alien of his choosing through science. Science is the door that lets him access the abilities. Science is not the ability itself. Likewise, magic is the doorway that allows Billy access his powers. It's not the power itself. The way they talk about it, that magic, that as if like Billy enchants himself to make himself on par with like Superman and Martian Manhunter. Billy is just that strong physically. Why? Because he channels the divine gifts of gods and he can amplify his abilities with the power of Zeus. I'll also do a video on what the power of Zeus is. The power of Zeus is basically anything the writer wants it to be. Is a narrative boost because there's no set definition. I just need people to understand this, and then we can go above and beyond from there.